Hello fellow survivors, and welcome to a new custom interloper video with a little bit of a different intro than I normally do, because today we're going to walk through the custom settings to create a new difficulty that will be a little bit harder than interloper, but not quite as hard as NOGOA, because we want to make something that's difficult but yet fun. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me explain. So in the Long Dark, you have multiple difficulties. You have Pilgrim, Voyage, Stalker, Interloper, and of course Custom. And Interloper for me is among the pretty much the perfect difficulty in the game. It's very hard to do, but even when you get a sense of mastery of it, it's still really fun because it allows you to play the game as you want and explore and have fun. But there is always a looming threat, so you have to keep on top of it. So it's a very good difficulty, I think, and you can always amend it. You can play Interloper with guns if you like. So I think Interloper is great, but of course some people prefer Stalker or Pilgrim or whatever, and of course that's fine. You can play whatever you want. But there are also custom challenges where you can set whatever you want, and you can put them as hard as you want. And currently one of the hardest challenges is NOGOA. No one gets out alive. A custom challenge where pretty much everything is turned to the max, turned to the absolute hardest setting that you can get. And that makes the game very hard. A simple way to put it, if you haven't seen a NOGOA before, is that it's basically as a dead sleep, but in survival mode. You have permanent health loss, so if you take damage, you're not getting it back unless you use a stim, which is limited, and just 1 or 2 wolf struggles and you're likely dead. It's a very, very punishing experience and also very hard to master, and there are many people who master it regularly. If you would like to see this challenge, I do have a NOGOA series on YouTube of several episodes, a whole run, so you can go watch that if you like. But the problem with NOGOA and other difficulties like that, there's also Deadman, and also some people play as dead sleep as a survival mode as well. NOGOA is great in the sense that it's very difficult and therefore it definitely challenges you. But one thing that NOGOA fails at is exploration, because when you put all the difficulty settings to the max, so that it's even higher than Interloper, the problem is that when you have permanent health loss, it severely penalizes exploration. You have to keep moving very, very slowly, put campfires down all the time, drink hot teas, do not lose any health, and then if you do lose health, you can't get it back, which means that you have to be very tactical in where you go. You can't really stray off the beaten path to explore the nooks and crannies because you don't have the time unless you get very good gear and a lot of preparation. So it's not that it's impossible, but it makes it very hard to the degree that it's not necessarily fun. Now, of course, the way you should play this game is however you want to play it. If you want to make the game easier, you can do that. If you want to make the game harder, you can do that. Some people play this game as hard as they possibly can. They put all the settings on custom to the hardest they can do, and then they give themselves additional penalties as well, like they're not allowed to go indoors, or they're not allowed to loot clothing, they can't miss a single arrow shot or whatever. There's all sorts of things you can do to make the game even harder, and some people do that because that's what they enjoy. They enjoy playing the game in the hardest way you possibly can to get a sense of mastery of that, and that is of course very impressive, and I have to commend people for doing that. And I have played NOGOA myself, and I have a series about it, but I have to be honest that I don't particularly enjoy NOGOA because there is no rebound mechanic. If you lose health, you don't get it back. You got a few stims, but that's it. So it's hard to enjoy the game because the only thing you're really focusing on in NOGOA is surviving. Well, when you play other modes, you focus on surviving and exploring and having fun. And for me, that took away some of the enjoyment of playing that custom difficulty. So what we're doing today is I thought I would make my own custom difficulty, which is basically a little bit harder than Interloper, but not quite so hard as NOGOA, so that you can play the game in a version that's a little bit harder than Interloper, but not quite as penalizing as NOGOA, So if you lose health, you can maybe get a little bit of it back, but not quite as much. And I think what we're going for is something similar to the Dead World challenge, if you've heard of that, but with animals on, where you can regenerate health, but very, very little. So let's hop into the settings. But before I do, I just want to do a shout out to one of my Patreons, Matt W, who has pretty much sponsored this video. And it'll be interesting to see if I can create a difficulty that is a bit more enjoyable than NOGOA. But of course, ultimately, you should play this game as you see fit. Okay, so here we have it. I fiddled a little bit with this earlier, but what we're going to do, we're going to basically take interloper and we're going to change some of the settings here. Okay, so first off, we have the basic stuff. Baseline resource variability is low, and we can't put it to very low, so we'll keep it low. For the starting times, we'll do the same as NOGOA. This is meant to be difficult, so we'll do what NOGOA has, which is you spawn at midnight in a blizzard. That's difficult, but that's part of the experience. We'll do that. Indoor spawn is off. Then we have the environment. And the weather frequency is high, and that's fine. Blizzard frequency very high, that's also fine. And the world gets cold over time. You can't put this on very high, so it's high, which means it gets, I think it's 20 degrees colder over the course of 50 days and it stops. And then you have wind variability, and on interloper this is on medium, but on NOGOA it's on high, which is how often it changes. But this is one of those settings I'm actually going to keep it on medium, because this one was really annoying to me. Now, of course, if we have wind on high, yes, that makes it harder, but it makes it annoyingly harder, which is a bit boring. So you put down a campfire and then you start cooking, and then 30 minutes later the wind has done a 180 and is now blowing out your campfire and you have to use another match. And sure, that does happen, and that's expected to happen to a certain degree, but when it happens this often, it can get frustrating, and that would be one of these minor things that makes the game less enjoyable for me. So we're going to keep that one on medium. Aurora frequency we're going to put to high. The only benefit of having an aurora is that you can use the light in the dark to craft and read books and things. But other than that, having an aurora is actually generally a negative, because it makes it harder for you to go out. If you go out during the aurora, you don't have really any defense against the animals other than a weapon. So having aurora on high will actually make it a bit harder. And then these things, Endless Night and Fire, we're going to keep those off. This is something that you have on Voyage and Pilgrim. If you start a fire, you always get warm. That's by default off on high difficulties. And then we have these. This is where on NOGOA, pretty much everything in terms of your health is on high to make it harder to maintain your health. So the calorie burn rate is very high, and we're going to have that very high as well. And then the first rate, we are also going to put on very high. The effect that this has is that you have to drink a lot more water every day, and you can only sleep 7 hours every day, or at a time rather. If you sleep longer than that, you get thirsty. On Interloper, you can normally sleep 10 hours, and on Stalk and Below, you can sleep 12 hours, and you'll regenerate a lot of health, because health restoration is cumulative. But on NOGOA and on this difficulty, we put on high, you can only sleep 7 hours. Then fatigue rate, how quickly you get exhausted, and this was on very high on NOGOA, and it's on medium here. We're going to put it on high, not very high, because this was another thing that also annoyed me a little bit, that you drained your energy very, very fast, a bit unrealistically fast, to the extent that you would wake up in the morning and you'd sprint to the next house so you wouldn't get cold, and then you were already tired. So it was a bit boring having this on very high, but medium maybe is a bit too easy, so we'll put high. Then we have freezing rate very high, that's fine. And then we have these things, at-rest condition recovery rate. So this is how fast you recover health. This is from when you sleep, and this is from when you are awake. And just like going about, doing whatever, and all your meters are full. And on NOGOA, these ones are put to none, so they are off. You do not recover health at all. While on Interloper they are on medium, so you recover a low amount of health while walking about, and you also recover health while sleeping. So I'm going to keep these on, but I'm going to put them to low rather than off. So you can still recover health while sleeping, but very little, and you also recover a little bit of health while being awake, but not as much as interloper. On interloper, let's say you have 1% health for the sake of argument. If you wake up in the morning and all your meters are full and you stay awake for 12 hours, you are probably going to heal about 12%. And then let's say you sleep 10 hours after that, you're going to heal, I think it's 32%, assuming you don't get a bed bonus. So you will heal 44% from that. So that's how much you could basically heal in a day. Let's round it up to 50%. You could heal that in a day, right? And that's it. Here we're going to put it low, so it's going to be less than that. So I think that's okay, because then your recovery is very slow, but you can go out and explore and take damage, and then you can recover. You can go into a cabin and spend a day or two there building your resources back up, which would make sense, right? Like if you're in a wolf struggle and you get damaged, you need a couple days to lay low and recover and heal. So especially in the later game when you have food supplies, you need to take your time and feel better. So I think that's fine. We should put these on low. Maybe one could be medium, but for now I'll put them on low. Okay, hypothermia recover. This is how long it takes to recover. This can be very high. Frostbite also, that can be high. Cabin fever, all this stuff, the normal stuff can be on, no problem. What's this? Rest as resource. When this, I forgot about what this one does. With this turned on, you will wake up and fully rested, which limits your ability. Oh, right, yeah. I thought maybe. No, we need to have this on yes, yeah. So I was thinking about this backwards, yeah. So that needs to be on. Fire sprint freezing, and no, we're gonna not have any of that. And then we have this one, birch tea. So this is the hardest one to choose. Should you be able to use birch tea or not? And I think we should put this to yes, because if you put it on no, the only way you can recover health is to take your time, keep your meters full, and sleep and recover. And I think that's fine. So if you did put this off, you would still recover health, but very, very slowly, and that's all right. But maybe it's a little bit too slow. I mean, I have been able to survive on interloper with only birch bark, but this is harder than interloper, so you probably wouldn't be able to survive the hair with only birch bark. But of course, it's limited how much birch bark you can get at a time, and having them on will make them act more like. Well, they'll do two things by having it on. One is that if we have birch bark tea handy and we have low health, we can drink the birch bark to help recover health a little bit faster. So we recover a little bit faster than normal, but still slower than you would an interloper. The other thing is that if you enable birch bark, it will reward exploration more than normal. So now you can go out into the world and you can drink some birch tea to keep you warm, but also to recover a little bit of the health you lose while going out and exploring. So this will make exploration a bit more infinite, as opposed to just using the teas and coffee you get from the other plants, because birch bark respawn. So in my opinion, this should be on yes. This will make the game easier, because it gives you an extra little regeneration boost and heat that is off on NOGOA. And there is a version of NOGOA where it's exactly the same settings as NOGOA, but birch tea is on, and that is a lot easier. But it's still, even when those who have played that, it's still the same thing. They do still feel that exploring is heavily penalized, because the birch teas only help so much. So we're going to keep this on. If I feel that it's too easy with this on, I suppose we could turn it off for a future run. But at the moment, I think it's not about making it as hard as possible. It's about making it hard, but still enjoyable. And I think we need to have that on. And then we have the gear. Item decay, very high, yes. And then we have loose item availability. This is the amount of gear that spawns outside of containers. So in the open world, low reduces the chance of gear in the world. So this should be, you can't put this to none, but you don't want it to be none anyway. Put it on low. And the container modifier, this should be high. I did see somewhere that if you put on none, they will always be empty, but I'm not sure if that's correct. Because also in the description it says, even if it's set to none, some can still be empty. So I think this should be high. So basically there's a high chance of it being empty. And the respawn rate, yeah, this can be low for sticks and things, that's fine. Starting gear should be low. That one would be happy to be none if you wanted. Rifle and stuff off. You can turn this on if you like, but I'm gonna put it on no. And then you have houseable plant availability, which is on high, and interloper. We're gonna put that to low. So that means that there'll be less plants to find, there'll be less mushrooms, less rose hips, and in the future, less of the burdock. And this should affect birch tea as well. So you will not be able to find as much birch tea as we do on interloper, which would again reduce the efficiency of it. So low it is. Then we have this one, modifies the amount of gear you find in each container that is not empty. So this is the one that always confused me a little bit. So the amount of gear that you find in each container that is not empty. What does that mean? Reduce. So I think this is meant to be on high, but I'm not entirely sure exactly, if I'm honest. This one has confused me for a while. I think this one on Dead World is set to none. So it it does say though that it reduces container density. So it having this high reduces gear. So it would make sense that this should be on high then, if that's the case. I think so, at least. Yeah. Okay. Then we have the wildlife. Okay, so here we're basically going to make things as hard as possible. Just like in NOGOA, more or less. So fishing, we're going to have it on, but on low. You can turn it off, but I don't see the point. We're going to have it on low. Wolf spawn chance is going to be very high. So that means it's going to be like Stalker. It's going to be a lot of wolves around. More wolves than an interloper. There's actually more wolves on Stalker than interloper. It's just that an interloper, they do more damage. Timberwolves also very high. Deer spawn, yes, we're going to have it low. For just that, just low. Rabbits also low. And bear spawns we're going to have very high. Now you could argue that, well, maybe bear spawns should be low as well, because bear give a lot of food, and yes they do, but you still got to kill the bear, and in the early game having all the bears around can make it complicated and difficult. So I think this should be on high. Not to mention an early game, if you kill them anyway, you can get parasite risk, so this should be on high in my opinion. However, moose spawn we're going to put on low, because moose are also like dangerous. They can stomp you and give you broken ribs, and that's annoying. But they are unlikely to kill you, and they don't stalk you. They are very rarely in the way. So they should be considered a rare animal that is a high price, because you kill it, then you get the moose hide, and you can do you can make the moose hide satchel. So this should be on low, in my opinion, make it more rare. Time to wildlife respawn. This is how long it sets to respawn. We should put this on high. This will affect bears and wolves as well. But if you kill all the wolves in your area, fine. You deserve the little vacation, I suppose. You know, we're not going to have frequent. We'll put very high, because in the late game, if you actually are so good, you can just kill everything. Well, then if it takes a while for bears and stuff to respawn, that's fine. So we're going to make the world more scarce. Once you kill something, it's going to take a while for it to come back. So we're going to put this to very high. Reduce wildlife population over time. Yeah, that can be on high or very high. I think high. Animals will never go away, but the population will dwindle, so there's less of them. Wolf spawn distance, how far away wolves may spawn when you enter the interior. Closer, yeah, it should be close to make it dangerous. We won't have a predator grace period, that's off. And then we have the last thing here with wildlife. So wolves smell range, very high rather than high. So wolves can see from a long distance away, which is fine. And then this is how efficient the scent is when you carry stuff. We're also going to put this to high. So now we're making it harder. Passive wildlife, no. Attack during rest, sure, yes. Wolf fear, this is the chance that wolves will flee from. This one I'm not really sure about, because the chance that wolves will flee from you during encounter queues, so using flares, torches, stones, and so on, right? So this is set to medium, and I'm actually not entirely sure exactly what that means, because if you have a torch or a flare and then you aim a stone at them, they always run away. I've never seen it not work if you do it right. But I presume this refers to if you throw a stone and hit the wolf on the head, you know, they sometimes run away. Or if you hit them with a torch, they sometimes run away. Usually they do, but not always. I'm guessing this is a modifier to do with that. So the wolf fear should be, I guess, low. Is that what affects the chance the wolf will flee? So I guess we want to have that low then. Yeah, that they're unlikely to flee, but they should still flee. So it shouldn't be none. It should be low. Yeah, and then Tim lower to reduce weapon and item efficientness. Yes, that should be low then. Yeah, this is how effective stuff is against him. So it should be low. Detection range. This is how far they detect you. And this is smell range. Yeah, this should be far. So at the moment it's medium, this should be far. So they can detect you from far away. So basically the wolves and bears, they can detect you from really far away now, especially if you smell. That's fine. And then we have this stuff, the struggles. This can just stay, I guess. Struggle bonus, we don't have that. Damage, this is how much damage you receive. It's on high. You could argue, you could put this on medium because of the difficulty, but we're not going to do that. Clothing damage, high is fine. And then struggle damage severity, the outcome, yeah, should be very high. Yeah. Okay, and I think that's it. So this is basically a milder version of NOGOA, but it's still harder than interloper. In the gist of it, it is basically that there is less loot, worse weather, but not so much wind. Your meters drain faster, but not so fast with fatigue. You recover health, but very slow. The gear decays fast, and there's less off the gear as well. There's less plants, all the birch bark is on. There's less prey animals, but high amount of predators, and those predators can detect you from further away. And that's pretty much it. So you can think of this as Interloper Plus, but not quite NOGOA. This is the code for it. I'll also put this code in the description in case you want to try it out. Lucky we got like an easy code. I think this is an I over here, not an L. So that's quite a good one. So we'll put that in, and then we're going to give this one a try. Let's see how we get on with this one. How can we manage with this difficulty? Not quite NOGOA, not quite interloper, but somewhere in between. Meant to be difficult, but not so difficult that it's penalizing. But why don't we give it a try? We'll confirm this. We'll choose a random one in, I think, lower Great Bear. And of course, since this is custom, it means that you can spawn pretty much anywhere in the world. So I think we should put random, or that should be something. But normally on Interloper, you can't spawn every region. You can spawn Hushru Valley, Fallen Muskeg, Pleasant Valley, Black Rock, Timberwolf Mountain, Ash Canyon, and Desolation Point. You cannot spawn in Coastal Highway, Bleak Inlet, Mystery Lake, Mountain Town, or Broken Railroad. But on a custom one like this, you can. The best possible spawn you could get is arguably Hushru Valley. There's a lot of good loot there. If not, I think I would like to spawn in Timberwolf or Ash Canyon. Doesn't matter which one really. Ash Canyon preferably, I guess. Yeah, so let's just see. We'll do random. Yes, and then we'll do female. And then you have 5 feats. But for this difficulty, I think the rules should be you have no feats, because it's meant to be harder. So no feats it is. But you can of course do it differently. No feats. And then we need a name. So what is this? It's not quite Interloper. It's not quite NOGOA. Maybe we could call it InterCoper. Because you're coping with it. That's terrible. In fact, it's so terrible that we're gonna keep it for now. If I thought of something else, we'll put it there. If not, let's get to it. Let's see how this difficulty plays out. Let's hop in. Alright, so where are we? This looks like Desolation Point. It is Desolation Point. Okay, that means we are by the Lighthouse, I think. We need to get to Hibernia processing then. Yeah. We can't really see much, which is a bit annoying. Okay, should be this way. We need to get to Hibernia because there is there's matches there. We just need to find it, which is not going to be easy in the dark, but we'll try. We'll try. And if we can't find it, we need to just wait it out. We need to just wait out the cold. Let's see if we can find this. The Riken is over here, I think. I believe so, yeah. Sprint me, the drain's fast. Yeah, it's the Riken. We're probably going to be cold in the Riken though, so we're not going to go inside. Actually, we are going to go inside, I'll tell you why. But only if I can navigate it. Let's see. Okay. Because I want the memento cache. Okay, I need to see if I can figure this out. I don't want to lose my bearings here. Okay. Okay, we're upstairs. We're not going to grab anything here. We're just going to go outside. There we go. And then we're going to go around and up. Wrong way. And up here, where there is a memento cache note. And also this. Okay, and here's this message. And the key. And that is by the rail cart. Outside Hibernia. So we can't see indoors for the matches. At least we have that. I need some wood though. That's the only thing. But there should be wood inside. Let's keep going. There we are. We'll very quickly check the boats. We'll check them more thoroughly later. Okay. We'll have a look at them later properly. Oh, the blizzard has kind of ended. I have to be a bit careful then. There can be a wolf here, you see. It's still a storm out, but it's not a blizzard anymore, I don't think. Okay. Then what we want is this over here. Right here. It should be a box. There we are. Ooh. Got the flares. Let's avoid this wolf. We'll go inside. So that blizzard lasted not very long, but it did make a difference. And now we're in here. Matches. Hey, we found matches anyway.
Nobody needs this anymore.
They're always here. I know more or less the matches spawns now. I found some myself, but also some through a YouTuber called Ashrope. You can look him up. Sardines. This is very dark. I need to find some wood. Book. So I can make a fire and a torch. I can hardly see anything. Let's see, is any loose? I'm gonna see if I can avoid using this flare. and see if I can get downstairs. I'm not sure if I can, to be honest. Use the windows. The windows help. Okay, but now though it's a little bit harder. Very hard to see. Very hard. I think I am pallet. We need to find a fire barrel. Oh, I'm not sure where I am actually. Okay, I'll tell you what, we're going to use the flare. That is our match. There we are. Ah, here it is. Great. Now before I use this, let me quickly grab, there should be some wood around here. This. There should be more wood, but for now we can just use that. Then we can light this. Oh, we need tinder, dang. Okay, well, let's grab some tinder then. From a cardboard something. We'll probably burn this out doing it, but that's okay. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's going to burn out then. If that's the case, we might as well explore very quickly while this burns out. And we have to use a different one afterwards. I'm going to see if there's any more stuff I can pick up. No. Okay, we'll harvest this cardboard then. Okay. So this one is actually easier now because of the memento cache. I almost never use marine flares. Oh, there's some here also. So, okay, 80% chance. We got 3 attempts. Should work. Should work.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
And there we go. Put that on there. Put water to boil. And then we're going to have a look around. I need to get some more wood. There should be some reclaimed wood around. I'm just going to grab that quickly. Well, I can. Hopefully I can make it back, actually. I should be able to see the fire, though. I believe it should give some light, so we should be able to see it. Okay, we'll loot the rest later. Okay, we have some wood. Alright, see these flares. They came in handy. Okay. While that boils, we can grab some torches. And we can look around. So let's see here. We got anything here? No. And we got a flare. Nice. A normal flare. Let's check out the safe. That was like 14 or something. Yeah, 13 actually, I think it was. Oh, 13 and 11, okay. 13, 11. And what? Come on. How many options left? Wow, really? Yeah, 13, 11, 7. Hey, maple syrup. Canada money. Alright, nice, we got that. Let's check out some more stuff. Cloth, I would like that cloth. Can I get past there? This, I think you can access this if you, I think there is a way. Yeah, I'll try that again. I've never actually done this before. So I could... Oh, look at that. The stress pistol. That is worth breaking down these crates for. I'm not going to grab it now, though, because then I'll be stuck on this side. But I'm going to try and jump onto this crate. I think I was slightly too short. But I think that can be done, though. I'm going to try that again. Let's give it a try. I'm not going to go in there because I can't get back out if I do that. I got the cloth. We're going to break down those crates later because we need the... we need that distress pistol. Let's check out some more stuff. Check out up here. Looks like we got coffee. Ketchup chips, a book, we'll take that. Antibiotics. Pork and beans. Yeah. Alright. And then we need another torch. We'll loot downstairs here first. Then we have this. Oh, I already looted this, my bad. I thought you could access this, but maybe you can't. Just outside of reach. I think we have to break that thing down. Yeah, unless I'm missing something. If we could land on this thing. I don't think we can do that. Can we? Guess you could go up this. Yeah, I won't be doing that. Not that desperate to check that out. Here there was a box. Shoes. Mittens. Alright. Are the shoes better? They are. Barely, but they are. I think that's it for downstairs. Now we're going to check out the loot upstairs. Hey, look, I missed this.
I'll take it.
Rybar. Fantastic, hidden there. That was easy to miss. Another reason to check everywhere, right? Especially with the new loot system. I don't see anything else. But who knows? Who knows, right? I'm going to check over here again because I haven't really looked thoroughly here. Okay, I think that's it. I'm going to check upstairs then. How long for this? 8 minutes. In that case, we'll harvest these torches for the stick. And we'll also make some tinder because there are actually no cattails here in... oh, you have this, but still. There are no cattails in Desolation Point at all. So you can't get the tinder from them. Boil dry. Do that. Not very long left. I think I would rather... In that case, we'll take this. Put that to boil. 2 minutes. I'll grab a torch. And I think that's it. Yeah. We'll let this burn out. We'll use the torch to loot the rest of this. Let me check closely here again if I didn't miss anything. Hacksaw or something. It shouldn't be a hammer, but hacksaw you could find. Okay. And then we have ketchup chips. Anything here? No. Anything here under these things? No. Okay, what about over here? Container. Okay, then we'll check this. We have a book.
This will come in handy.
And we found the pry bar, so we can open this. Nothing there. Been a long time since I spawned in Desolation Point. The last time I spawned here was when I did my start to bow tutorial.
Nobody needs this anymore.
The first interloper walkthrough I ever did. Let's loot all this stuff. Cloth, nice. We're probably gonna go to Scruffy's cave. Because there's gonna be a bedroll there. And Scruffy is gonna be there because the wolf spawn is set to high, so I think Scruffy will always be there.
Well,
Hey, coffee. Nice. And then here, is there anything around? No. I'm hoping that once the torch goes out, I am warm enough to break down those crates. If not, it will be a little bit difficult. It's 1 degree, so probably not then. I'll check over here. Check the corpse. And the backpack. And I think a hat. Okay. Nice. Frostbite risk sorted. I think we will actually sleep a little bit. And wait till it's warmer. And then we can break down those crates. Because it's a little bit risky. I think I will be a little bit too cold. So I think I looted everything now. We can just sleep. I think I'll let this burn out. So we can actually just harvest this torch. And we'll sleep until it's light enough. So yes, as you can see, it is too cold. Marginally so, but it's nevertheless too cold. So we're going to have a drink. I probably will go for well-fed right away, but we'll see. Let's sleep like 3 hours. An aurora. Okay, now I'm guessing it'll be slightly warmer. Still -1. I guess it makes kind of sense because we're indoors, but -1 is okay because we're fully rested. I want to go down. Where's that hole in the ground? There's a hole in the ground. I'm trying to find it. There. Ah, fine. We'll just go down. We got some more light now. I think we should be able to break them down without getting cold, or at least not very cold. So let's go and do that, shall we? Yeah, we can see anyway. Yeah, we're gonna break down these crates. Start with this one. Yeah, this should be fine. We lose some cold, but not that much. Okay, there we are. And I think we'll go for well-fed right away to reduce condition loss. We'll try at least. Water's gone. We'll make more water later. And then we have backpack. Nice. Oh, socks. Very nice. And this.
Huh. What have we here?
Very cool. There we go. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to loot outside that trailer that's out there. And then we're going to also go to the cave by the waterfall, Scruffy's cave. Because we have fire against Scruffy. And there can be a bedroll in there, which we want. It probably is there actually, because it wasn't in Hibernia, so... I mean, they may have changed it, of course, but... I think it probably is there. You can find a rifle in there usually too. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We got whetstone. And I need to look around thoroughly, because... New loot system. Who knows what's where. Container. Not much in the lantern fuel. Okay. Don't see anything so far. Feel free to point out if I am missing something. I don't think so. Hey, random matches. Lucky. I think that's it. Yeah. Or just for the tinder, we could warm up a little bit because we're warm in here. Barely, but we are warm. We could break down this. Marginally increased our warmth. Okay, then I'm going to check over here. There's a box here. Not today. Alright. You gotta be careful with this wolf. Check out this trailer as well. They can detect me from really far away in this difficulty, so we have to be careful. There you are. Okay. You can sleep here, that's nice. We don't need this. Just like moving it to indicate I've picked it up. Hey, peaches.
I'll take it.
Hidden peaches. Okay, I don't see anything else. Ah, yeah, sometimes it's nice to take a second look. Just to make sure. Nothing in there though. I think that's it. Okay. Then there is this. Oh, here's a container. Nothing there. And here we have the, I think there's a memento hint in here, which I think leads to the cave. Oh no, that's actually Katie's corner. Nothing else there though. Memento hints just guide you to a location, just to indicate that that location is there. Is that wolf going for me? I think he is going for me, yeah. He is, yeah.
I'm starting to feel numb.
There shouldn't be anything here, but we'll check anyway. Thought I could hear him, yeah. I didn't realize he was that close. But I thought I could hear something. I might use the flare here to make sure I get out of here safely. Because I can also use it in Scruffy's cave. But let's do that, shall we? Yeah, go away. No point saving them. They won't attack you if you have the flare. They'll just leave you alone.
If I don't worry about
Bear is out for a walk. Having a look. Hello. How are you doing? Yes, nice day for a walk. Another wolf. There's that locker thing. You could check that locker now, seeing as we have the flare up. Nothing in it. Okay, let's keep running because we're taking cold damage, so let's be a bit faster. And over here, underneath the bridge by the waterfall, is Scruffy's cave. Not much else to get here, but inside Scruffy's cave there'll be a couple of animals, which we're not going to harvest because Scruffy is in the way. But we are going to check for the bedroll here. I'm gonna try to go for well-fed from day one, because I can get more health and carry capacity, but also I will regenerate more health that way. We'll try at least. Alright. Okay, Scruffy. Come out and play. He will be in the atrium. Okay, no deer carcass today. We got some coal though. Scruffy's gonna be down there. He'll probably follow me up here. We're warming up marginally. Alright, let's see if we got a bedroll here. Ah, I can hear Scruffy, he's around. No bedroll. We got a fish though.
Nobody needs this anymore.
A raw salmon. Alright, no bedroll. I wanted the bedroll. Here's Scruffy. Hi. How you doing? Goodbye. See if there's anything else here. Doesn't seem like it. We got the 2 carcasses are in here. Any more loot around here? Yeah, we got some coal. If Scruffy wasn't here, I would be tempted to harvest these. I could do it. You can get rid of Scruffy by just scaring him off. But I'm not going to. Hey Scruffy, how are you doing? We could kill the bear with the flare gun, but then we are gambling that he dies from the flare gun. And I'd rather not do that. Okay, so we've done that. No bedroll, unfortunately. That's a shame. Next is to go through the mines. Then we're going to check out the stone church, the lighthouse. Katie's corner, probably. Ooh, that scared me. Did you see me jump? He ran right through me. I didn't expect him to be that close. I couldn't hear him because of the waterfall. It was too loud. Couldn't hear him. But I had the flare. This is why I was running. Because I wanted to scare away the wolf while I could. Yeah, I hope I don't. I think it is not too windy. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Go away. I know I have a salmon on me, but go away. We're gonna go into the mines now. The only issue is, how am I doing with... Okay. I need some more torches soon. Okay, let's get into the mines, shall we?
Man, I could eat anything.
I might make a quick fire here. Just because I need some torches. I need light in there. We'll drop this. I am going to take a little bit of damage doing this. I think it's okay. I'm not going to cook anything. I'm just going to get more light. That's what I want. Desolation Point is the easier spawn now than it used to be.
Are you serious?
Because of the cache. So I knew that cache was there. Because I've been here on my other run, my other interloper run. And I knew where it was. And as long as you can get through the Riken in the darkness, you got the key, you got the cache, and you got 3 flares, and that can light your way in Hibernia processing, and then you're good.
Perfect.
Okay, extinguish. Extinguish. I need more torches in this, actually. Take all the ones we can get. I am gonna keep trying to maintain well fed here. I think that's good enough for now. Where's my salmon? Okay, let's go through here. I'll get some coal. And some misc loot maybe. It's not a very big mine, but we can get some stuff here. I need to eat stuff. Is that a full torch? I think it is.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Mega torch, am I right? We'll eat these. I need to make some water soon. It's fine. We'll do that. We'll do that at Stone Church. There's a fire barrel there. And there's rabbits there too. So we can cook the fish and everything. Oh, hacksaw. Yeah. Then we can get saplings. Alright, that's great. Then we just need a hammer. Well, we are already golden. We can't get the hammer here though, at least I don't think so. I'm gonna walk because of the fatigue. Shame I couldn't find a bedroll, but oh well. We'll take the coal though. In NOGOA, coal is king. You need as much coal as possible because you need to make loads of fires traveling across. Because you need to stay warm. And this difficulty, it's the same but not as strict, so we can afford taking some damage. I wonder actually if I can check very quickly. If I look at this. 62%. I wonder how much we recover by sleeping, but I have to look at that later. Okay. I don't see anything else. Okay. We'll go to Stone Church, Stonehill Church. I can't remember exactly what it's called. There it is. So here we'll make a fire, we'll make some more water, we'll cook our salmon. And maybe get some rabbits just for some extra food. Assuming we have the fuel for it, which we should, because we have coal, and we'll get more coal going through the mine to Coastal Highway as well. And I think there are saplings here. I think, yeah, up there is maple. That's good. We'll also grab this stuff, the plants. So far, the main difference between regular interloper and this feels like the wolves being persistent. There are more wolves, and they are annoying. Oh, not the mega torch. We'll do that later. We'll get the sapling later, because we're going to make a fire. We'll warm up first. We can go through it, can you? No. Let's make a fire. We might hunt some rabbits. But we can wait. I'm not sure what happened there, but it's empty apparently. Okay. Let's make a fire. Shooting book, perfect. We can light that on fire. Because we don't need it. Yes. Here comes the wolf. If we're lucky, he'll hunt the rabbit for us.
Come on, little fire.
I hear you, Wolfie. Let's harvest this. Yeah, that. That's the wolf running about. He's like out here. Gonna grab this and melt it, Thomasina style. There we go. And then we're gonna make war. Alright, Wolfie. Could you... Go away. Kill a rabbit for me, please. Okay. 35. Grab a torch. I don't smell anymore, but the wolf can still be annoying. So let's just see if the wolf is around. There's one down there. One rabbit over there. The rabbits also detect you from really far away. Let's see if we can get this rabbit. Come on. Really bad shot there. Now you'll see the wolf will come for me. But that's alright. They're gonna smell the kill. I'm gonna drop this here. And there's another rabbit here. Let's get that. Oh wow, really? That from that far away? Wow.
Snow if the hypothermia
Okay.
can kill me.
Where'd you go? Ah. It's actually from really far away with these settings. That's alright. There we are. Grab my torch. Warm up, we'll harvest this. We'll sleep in the lighthouse. We'll lose some health with fatigue, but that's okay. Okay, here we are. There we go. Let's just douse this. How's this looking? 4 minutes to boil, 7 minutes, right? So grab that, grab this, and we're gonna eat it right away. It's 53%. We'll go for it. No food poisoning, how nice. And we'll make some more. I don't think I have another one, no. Okay, so then we're gonna harvest this. We have the hacksaw, so we can actually do it slightly faster than normal, which we're going to do. Okay, and let's put that to boil. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll grab these. I think the wolves killed the deer, but I don't have an opportunity to collect that now. Boiled, grab some more of that. Whichever's the highest of these, 38 minutes, nice. In which case, we will also grab the hide. There we go. It's cooked. I'm gonna eat it as well right away. Take the water. Make more water. Put whichever is the biggest one on here. So that's not that one, but this one. Oh, it's the hide of the other guy. I'm multitasking here, you see. There we go. Eat that right away. This will dry. How long does this take? We'll make a coffee. And then we'll harvest that. Let's eat this. And we'll get the guts as well. We'll use this, it's a bit faster. And then let's put another one of these on, and then we'll harvest this as well. We'll use the hands this time because of the water. Oh, I'm gonna get thirsty. That's alright. Have a drink. We need more water, so I might make another one. And then just while that's doing that, I will harvest this. And I will see if there's any inventory management here. So, I don't have a sewing kit, do I? No, I don't. What is this? That's just weird. Oh, that must be from the fish. It probably is the excess of that, I see. I need another bandage, really. So we will harvest this for bandages. Anything else before this boils? 2 minutes to melted. I think we are good then. How's our tinder? We got 5. Let's harvest this then. Get some more tinder. And we're gonna head to the lighthouse. We're going to smell though. How's the wind? This should be fine. Grab this, grab that. How many torches do I got? Enough. Grab a torch. We'll grab these 2. They're actually curing in here. This is one of those indoor-outdoor places where you can cure stuff, by the way. So I smell, but we're gonna head off down to the lighthouse. We will run into a wolf or 2. Should be alright. There's the wolfie. Yeah, you go that way. Great idea. Go the long way. Yeah, you go that way. Yeah. There we go. You enjoy that, wolfie. Let's quickly check here if there's anything. No. No. And off we go. And the wolf can follow me if he wants. Before I go into Lighthouse, I'm going to check these boats. Because down here, there can, in the past, be a fish. I just want to see if that's still the case. Or did they remove that? Seems like they may have removed it. Yeah, I don't see it. Let's be a little bit careful here with the wolf. I can't hear any wolves. I think we're okay. Yeah. Alright, let's head to the lighthouse. We'll loot the lighthouse and we'll sleep there. So far it's going good, but my health is lower than usual because I am taking cold damage, but I'm also regenerating less health than normal by sleeping and whatnot. But we'll see now how much we recover with the low settings. So I have played a version similar to this before. There is a challenge called Dead World, which is a fun challenge to try out. It's a custom challenge. It's similar to NOGOA, except that all the animals are off. So you have no animal threats at all, which is great. But that also means you eventually die, because there's no renewable food resource at all. So eventually you just die. But it's a good way to explore everything and figure out where loot is. And in that difficulty, you have sleep recovery set to 0. So you don't heal during sleep, but you do heal during the day. But very, very low. So we'll see how much we recover now by sleeping compared to normal interloper. Let's see, is there a corpse? Yes. Okay, we have the wool scarf. Feathers? 1 feather. And let's check indoors. See what we got in here. There should be a stim in here, which we'll take, of course. What else? We got wood. Hey, wool sweater. I'll put that on in a second. Okay, check these two. And then we'll put this on, and then that. Nice. Oh, but it would bounce off the walls. Guess not. We have the note, and then here there should be a stim. There it is.
Probably useful.
There it is. That's good. Okay. We'll check outside the lighthouse too, because there can be firearm cleaning. This is a bug that shouldn't be there. They haven't fixed that yet as of this video. When they changed the loot system, they added a few things on interloper that's not meant to be on interloper, but it's a bug. At least I think it's a bug. We won't be using it, so I'll probably leave it behind. Okay. Ketchup chips. And up here there can be stuff. The best I've ever found up here is a wool toque laying around. But normally you find nothing or something like a book. Yeah, so book there is today. Getting quite a lot of fuel. Okay, nice. Wondering if I put the right loot settings on. I feel like getting a decent amount of loot there. But that's alright if that's the case. 2 liters, I might make... Nah, I won't make more water because I'm going to probably light another fire by Katie's corner. So let's put these down. Secure. Like that. Oh, I forgot about the sapling. Oh, derp. Well, we can do that later. That's fine. I forgot all about it. Let's eat some stuff. I have antibiotics, so I could eat something that's low condition, like this. Yeah, okay, didn't get food poisoning, so that's fine. Eat this too. And then have a drink. And let's just see how much I recover. I can only sleep 7 hours. So a normal interval you recover 32% by sleeping 10 hours, but that's because of the multiplier at the end, which gives you 5% per hour. If I slept 7 hours on normal interloper, I think I would recover something like 22% health, I think, on normal interloper. 22% if I slept for 7 hours. I'm at 51, so let's see what happens. Aurora. Okay, I am at... It says 50. Oh, because I'm... No, 53. 59, right, rather. I think. 59, so that... So I heal... I think I went down 1% right at the end there, but... so I healed like 8%. Well, we're going to sleep more. Sleep another 5 hours. How much will that heal? So we are at 59. Okay. 64. So in a full night's sleep, with all the meters full, let's round it up. I healed 14%. That's it. That's practically 1/3 of interloper. No, it's not quite that. Yeah, well, a bit less, a bit more than that, but a bit less than half of interloper. So 14% you can heal in one night, and then of course you heal during the day. So probably you can heal 20-25% per day. So that's more what I'm talking about. See, so now I can still explore. I can go out. I can take damage. But I can recover, but the recovery process is longer and harder. But you can recover. I need to go get that, forgot to loot this.
I think I can use this.
We're gonna go to Katie's corner first, I think. I might maybe leave the maple, there will be other maple saplings. We're gonna go to Katie's corner now. Maybe grab some more rabbits. It's cold, so I'm gonna run. Next place to sleep will be Coastal Highway, so that's fine. What are you doing here? Come on. Smell my guts, eh? Alright, follow me, wolf. Go rabbit hunting. So up here there's likely a deer carcass that I can harvest. And because I have the hacksaw, I can harvest it while frozen as well. It's interesting that despite having a random spawn, we did get one of the regular interloper spawns.
Feel my hands.
Alright, let's bring it up to the rabbits. Cause a bit of mayhem with the rabbits. We're gonna light a fire. Guess we could use that, but I think I want to use this. Gonna light a fire. There is already a campfire, but hopefully there should be a rabbit or maybe two rabbits here. I'll be distracted with them. Here's a rabbit, so you go for the rabbit instead, okay? And then I'm going to light a fire here. Are you gonna go for the rabbit or what? No? Guess not.
Come on, little fire.
Fine. Now it should be okay.
One little fire.
Come on, little fire. We believe in you, little fire. You can do this. Oh, wow.
One little fire.
Come on, Astrid. You can do this. I believe.
One little fire.
I like this difficulty because now it's like you gotta try and avoid being cold. But it's not the end of the world if you get cold. You can get it back. But on NOGOA it's like, oh no, I was slightly late. I got to Katie's corner a little bit late. And, you know, as a result, I lost 1% health. And then next time you lost 1% health. And so on. How is this? Wait. Water first. You have to drink more water on this difficulty than normal interloper. There are so many wolves around. A lot of wolves. There's definitely a noticeable difference. I'm not going to grab the hide. We are going to grab this though. I mean, we are going to grab the hide, but later. Rabbit, where did you go? 2 rabbits, alright. Where are you? This is a tricky one. Yeah. Because it was kind of a strange terrain angle there. I don't mind a dead rabbit, that's perfectly normal. Second can. Almost missed that. Grab the venison. I'm gonna take this and heat it up. 17 minutes. Okay, what we can do, we can drop that. Take that. Then we'll put another water can on, and then that. We can put a couple of these on. And let's harvest some more. Okay. Yeah. "14 minutes. How much for the hides? It takes too long. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that in a sec. Wait for this to finish. Put these on. 38, 33. Harvest the hide. This is why I turned the wind setting to the default, because it's frustrating if it changes so often that you can't maintain a fire. Can't craft anything. Let's just wait for this to be done. Eat it. Drink that. Could have made a tea, I suppose. And we have... There's a water goes fast, so more water is good. Takes 40 minutes. Let's keep going then. Get all the hides and we can craft gloves and whatnot soon. Once we get the... sewing kit. I'm gonna keep going doing this, but I want the guts as well. Guess we'll use that for it slightly faster. Five minutes. Let's grab all the guts. I'm dropping the guts as soon as I harvest them. This is to avoid wolves coming and smelling me, because they will detect me right away when I pick it up. There we go, so that's everything harvested. Ah. Been changed. I don't think this will finish. We can try, but I don't think it will finish. We're eating so much meat, but we Don't even have that much meat. Okay, we'll just take this. Might leave it though. Too heavy. Grab these. And we're gonna head to the mine. Let's go down here, I think is the easiest. I think I will leave the maple. There'll be other maples we can grab. The benefit of a blizzard, if you want to call it that, is that the wolves won't be out. So we can navigate it a bit safer. But of course we're going to get cold really easily as well. Check this. Hey, antibiotics. I do check these, but there's not really any point, because the memento caches are in certain locations, and I know where, not all of them are, but some of them. And I'm pretty sure there isn't one there. There is one in Matt's truck, though. We should be able to get in here without getting cold. I do have to use a torch though.
Gotta warm up somehow.
We'll probably sleep in Misanthrope Island. Marginally not cold. Use the smaller torches to get rid of carry weight. It will probably get heavy because there's a lot of coal in here. We don't need that. And if I have too much, I'm just going to leave it. I'll just dump it at the entrance. Check down here for anything. No, don't see anything except for the coal. We do have coffee as well, so we can avoid fatigue damage if we want. Lots, hey, another pry bar, which we don't need, but we'll leave it at the entrance. The workbench, but I don't have a sewing kit anyway. Not that I really need it though.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Use the other bad torch. Oh, it's not bad torch. But... checking that nothing's hidden. There was a hidden backpack, kind of. Should be another station with some stuff. I'm trying to think of a better name than InterCoper. I always feel like if you can think of something clever right away, then it works. But if you later have to think about it, then you're kind of like racking your brain to be creative, and it's much harder. It doesn't really work. I thought there was another place up here. Oh, yeah. The storage is going to blow out, but so be it. Let's see how heavy we are. Good leather.
Not sure I'm carrying much more.
How heavy am I? I am heavy, but not extremely heavy. I shouldn't have drunk that, actually. A lot of coal, but I might use it. I'm not sure I use this much, though. But we're not that heavy, so I'm going to take it for now. This is going to blow out, though, so much of this. Let's run to, oops. To the cave that's over here. I don't think we'll make a fire there or anything. Tools, wood. No. Gonna run over the trees on my left to reduce the wind. No deer carcass. But we do have a backpack. More books. Well, we might as well take it. Let's regenerate a little bit of sprint here. Best so we can get there a bit faster. And I think we can go now. And we'll wait in this, I think it's called the Harris home, the abandoned Harris home. I'll wait there until we're warm enough. There we are. Let's see what we got down here. Not much. Okay. Gonna wait for the sprint to recharge, I think. And then we'll keep moving. We could stay here, really. But there isn't really any point. Because we can't sleep here. Just gonna wait for the sprint to recharge and then we'll keep going. Yeah, can be a trophy. The 0.00 liters of oil that weighs 0.11 kilos. Some oil. Alright, let's go. We are gonna get cold for sure. But we'll go as far as we can, you know. Make a fire if we have to.
It's so cold. I think.
We might actually make a fire by the car over here. Don't think we'll sleep, but we can wait there. Just to not take too much condition damage. Not right here though. We'll wait a little bit. Depends, because it's gonna take a few minutes to get to the closest bed. So it's likely that we'll take some damage. We'll probably go down to... we'll probably lose maybe 20% health doing this. Maybe more.
I'm tired.
Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. So here you can see why I didn't turn the fatigue drain too high. But it is a little bit boring having to get drained from your energy too fast. No plants. Okay, we have... I'm gonna make a fire next to this car over here. And just warm up a little bit. Bit annoying that the wind is kind of like dead ahead. I think we can make a fire like here. There. I'm gonna use lamp oil. There we go. Put on a couple of these. Check the back here. And see, the wind could change now, but it's unlikely to be too big a deal. There we are, we have our fire. Shooting guide, we can burn that. Okay. I'm gonna warm up before I do anything else. Prepare these. See, this is why I didn't sleep. Fire's burning out. Because the wind changed. That's why you shouldn't sleep outdoors. I can make another fire though, but... we're about halfway to that, so we could maybe keep going. Once this fire dies, we can go. I could warm up some coffees or something, but it's not really necessary. Let's wait as long as we can until it dies out completely, and then we'll go. I'll make another fire if I have to. Embers are still warm. So many books. Need to make a base somewhere. That's my food situation. Eat this. I'm not gonna open the peaches and cans until I find a can opener. Or make a tool. Okay, we're quite warm now, this is good. Okay, it's dying down. Let's go. We can only sprint so far before we get tired, but we'll use it. If we're lucky, one of the houses down here is still standing. There's 3 houses, but they are pretty much always burned down on interloper. It does happen though that one of them stands up still. So one of the houses can be there, but it's very rare. I think it had to happen like once, or something like that. Okay, I'm not gonna run anymore. I mean, I can't really run anymore. It doesn't seem like... Nope. And we're against the wind, and we're smelly. This is actually a little bit of an issue. I can hear the hear a wolf. The blizzard has ended. I think I'm gonna keep going. Might make a fire over here. And then cross this. Yeah, let's do it. Let's avoid taking too much damage. So we'll put a fire here. Use lamp oil again. Drop everything that smells, so we don't smell. Put 2 of these down. And then just in case. Now, Let's see here. We don't have that much food left, actually. We should be able to sort that out soon. I'll smash these cans if I have to. And we should get more, we should get cattails soon as well. Okay, we're just going to pass some time here, because I don't think we can do much else. No. We're not too heavy. I could harvest these. Do it. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I thought so. Go away. Fine. This is why you don't fast forward time when you're out in the open. It's very risky to do. Especially is loud. If I had a bow, I'd just shoot him in the face. Yeah, you don't like fire, do you? But like campfires make you pretty safe. They make you pretty safe. I'm not gonna pass time or fast forward though, because he could, when you pass time while an animal's like this, he could reach the fire. What are we doing with torches? Grab a torch. I'm going to drink one of these because I want to be able to run.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Bye. Oh yeah. Gonna be like that, huh? You are dead, Mr. Bear. Dead. I'll come get you in the morning. But now I'm gonna go and sleep. Alright, I'm gonna go harvest him in the morning then. I'm gonna kill stuff in this house over here. We just gotta find the bears, the only thing. Where is he? Look for the red blinking light. There's a wolf. There's the red blinking light. Where's the bear? Somewhere in the back there, because otherwise I would have seen him. Yeah, bear. It lasts a while, so I'm surprised I haven't seen him actually. I'm quite warm, so... Oh, do you see that? There he is. Corner of my eye, I saw it. There he is. There he is. What a beautiful sight. He's kind of like... stuck down there or something. Okay. I think he's too far away, or it doused, so he ran over there somewhere. Okay. That's this bear that's right here. Okay, we need to find that bear in the morning then and harvest him. Gives us a lot of food. And also a bear pelt. Can also make the bear coat, because the bear coat now requires 1 bear hide. It used to be 2. Now it's 1. They patched it with the release of the far range. But it takes 12 days to cure though. That's like a lifetime. It's interesting there that he did charge past the fire once I was out of kind of like the protective aura of the campfire. Then he just ignored it completely. Alright. There we are. We're going to drop our stuff to cure here. Drop this. Let's leave it here for now. I'm gonna go upstairs and sleep. I'll probably sleep the full duration. Okay. Have a drink. Let's just see here. So let's do another glance at this. So we're at 44%. We sleep 7 hours. And have a drink again. Sleep 5 hours, or maybe not 5, but 3. I'll go from there. So you can find this bear. Okay. That was 10 hours. Yeah. For 11%. Okay. Let's eat. Let's make this our temporary base. We're not going to stay here though as a base. But for now we can dump stuff that we don't need in here. But let's check first. See if there's anything I could use. Including clothing and food. This could be handy. If I find a sewing kit. Sewing kit, give it to me. Yeah. More spray cans. How much tinder do I have? 3. Okay, I'll take these then. Okay.
Eat soon.
Food or anything down here? This is an interesting shot, isn't it? You can see the sun through the window. I never noticed that that was a thing, that you could actually see it. Does it move? I'm not sure if it's moving or if it's an illusion. I think it actually... No, it is moving, yeah. It is sort of covering the corner. There. Ah, that's a neat little detail that I never realized was in the game. Yeah, it's totally moving. That's awesome. I never realized that. Is it even in this position? But when I come out the door, it should be on my left. I doubt that's how it works, but we'll figure that out. Book to burn. I need to find food if I want to maintain this well fed. I'll eat the cans if I have to. Sounds like a windy day out there. So little loot. Don't think I messed with the loot setting after all. Might give me something. Let's stop before we loot so we don't burn too many calories. Not a single morsel of food. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna drop some stuff here that I don't need right now, so I can go out and not be so heavy. By which I mean these books. Take 1 book though. We don't need these right now. We'll just drop it on the floor. We don't need this for sure. I think I could keep this, I guess. We don't... Oh, I'm carrying 2 of these. That's pointless. Right, let's put that on the table. What else is light-ish? Not light, but heavy. We can drop some of this. Let's not drop it here, though. Let's drop it over here. There's too many. Alright, let's go from here. Let's see if we can find this bear. Now I don't smell. I don't have any food or anything. My stuff is curing. Alright, bear. The only problem is it's windy. Windy means no fire. We're still gonna check for this bear though. He ran over there. That's the last I saw of him. Check out this cabin first. I'm not too bothered about parasite risk. Matches? Give me matches. Yay, matches. One of the spawn locations for matches here. Okay. I would prefer not running. Mostly because of the calories. I actually don't burn that much. Oh, is that a deer? Must have been taken down by a wolf. Oh, more deer. Oh, and I see crows. I wonder if the bear is up here. Has this been eaten though?
It's so cold.
Ah, it's a ravaged egg carcass. I'm actually going to start a fire here. Because I can multitask. So we're going to use the book and a match. Lighting a torch first. If I need more wood, I can go back and get it. I'm going to start a fire here to cook this, to warm up and cook this. Then I'm going to go check out the bear.
Come on, little fire.
We might ferry some stuff back and forth.
Come on!
One more time, Astrid. You can do this, I believe in you.
Come on, little fire.
Come on. You have been failing a lot of fires today, Astrid. There's 80%. You can do this.
Come on, little fire.
There we go. Put a couple of these on. And in the meantime, harvest this. Let's also make tinder out of this thing.
Starving.
Alright, let's harvest this. We'll do 0.5 kilos because I want to be able to eat it ASAP. Oh, this one's 7, so got this one. "20 minutes. Grab one of these for that. Don't go hungry now. Yeah. Eat that. And then we have 10 minutes of this. Eat that. And I want to hide as well. The guts, not so important, but I do want to hide. So we're going to put this to cook. Grab the hide. There we go. Grab that. And some torches. And then that. Take this too. The wolf will probably come for me now. Yeah, he's already detected me. But that's okay, I'm gonna just drop this here. And he'll give up. Okay, are you here, Mr. Bear? It's a corpse, not a bear. Okay. Then we need to find the bear. He could have died over this way, but he was running around here. We could maybe check that way first, though. Because, if he did die on this side and not down the road, it's a lot faster to check here first rather than going around and around. Also, I could get a wolf to follow me. It might kill one of these deer. And then I can get some deer meat. Yeah. Kind of stuck. Let's see what we can find. But considering he was running around in this direction, he likely didn't die here. But we'll check, just in case. Just in case. Barely cold, that's good. Get a bit close if I can, yeah. Yeah, there's a slight breeze. I mean, oh, look at that. That doesn't seem like it should be there. Can I get up there, though? This is why crows are great. I feel like there's crows somewhere else too, though. No, okay. Well, let's see if we can get up here. Yeah, there are crows here too. What's this? That's a deer carcass, okay. Well, up here. Oh, there he is, yeah. I found them. I'm glad I checked here first. I just thought, like, well, if he's not but the other way, I'm kind of walking towards the wolves and the garage for no real reason. Here he is. Okay. Can I make a fire here, though? Oh, wow, I can. Okay. In that case, let's do it. Don't mess this up, Astrid. Please. If I were to get parasites on the bear meat, it's not the end of the world. You can just... If you get parasites, you can just eat as much bear meat as you want while you cure it. And also, it's a bit weird, but on custom difficulties, unless they recently patched it, even though you set it to interloper, the parasites take 10 days to cure rather than 20, which is a weird thing. Alright, we're gonna grab 2 kilos to harvest. I'm gonna cook it. There we go. It takes a while, but that's okay. And then we'll cook a bit more, and then we're gonna quarter the rest.
God, I did anything right about
59. Yeah, probably 2 more kilos. Have a drink. And I'm gonna start quartering this guy. I do like the new bear meat textures. That looks good. It looks great. I'm not a big fan of the rabbit textures they've had, but well. 35 minutes. So then we're gonna do about a quarter of this. There we are.
Think about his food.
Now we're gonna eat this. And that. Get parasite risk. And let's put this on now. And then we will an hour 19, so let's do about here, I'd say 22 minutes still. Okay, that'll be about half of this, like here. Yeah, 6 minutes. Nice sunny day, very nice. Look how fast our hydration goes away. There we go. It still has a while. And then let's quarter the rest. There we are. Boom. Got the pick up the hide right away. And look at this stuff. We'll grab the guts to take in a sec. I'm fairly light still. I'm gonna harvest this. Does it really take that long? Wow. Do 2 kilos. $29. Oh, there's 2 kilos of this then.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
I take this little bag, put it down here. In case I want to do anything with it. And it'll be easier to track if it's despawned, if I don't do anything with it. Fog's coming in. With his feet. Pick up one of these and you get triple stench lines. Okay, that is an hour 13. Put this on. Let's harvest some more if we can. Oops. Oh well. Forgot about hydration. I'll take the hit. I didn't want to harvest smaller pieces. There's another small one now. Weighs like nothing. Just leave it there then. 6 minutes. It's fine. We'll harvest as much of this as we can. Then we're gonna head home. There we are. How long for this? 35 minutes. Very foggy. Getting dark soon too. I'm gonna grab these 2 and put them down here. I might leave the rest so I can go and heal. Because I want to bring some food with me. I might do this in 2 sittings. We're gonna stink to high heaven, because I'm gonna take all of this with me. But we are going to stink. But we'll leave that for now. Actually, yeah, okay, we got a few minutes left. Let's just harvest then. Let's do 1 kilo. Now we can take these. Cooking level 2. The fog is lifting. How heavy am I? Not that heavy. So I'm going to take these with me. I could even maybe take... How much are these away? This is a bit much. I might take some of these with me though. I already stink anyway. How much to carry all of this? I'm going to leave a couple of these. Like that. Take the rest. I'm going to take this back to base. Dump the guts and things. Then after you rested, we'll come back and house the rest too. We are definitely going to be attracting wolves. But that is okay. Alright, let's go. So far I'm liking this difficulty. It feels kind of like normal interloper. But there's a few extra difficulties, like the health is not regenerating as much, so it's a little bit harder to maintain full health, and as such it forces you to take a few extra precautions to play a little bit safer. There's more of a quest for food and water because we drain food faster and water as well, and there's less loot. And I think that's fine. So it's not as penalizing as NOGOA. Because it's just too... You know, you can't lose a single %. It's too difficult. So I like this. I think this is a... this is Interloper Plus, is what this is. It's not quite as hard as NOGOA or Deadman. It is harder than Acid at Sleep, arguably, because Acid at Sleep has also permanent health loss, but it has more loot and less punishing wildlife. But I don't know, maybe that's not fair. I mean, it's got perma health loss, so it's definitely easier. Oh, a flare. Yes, I think this flare is always there. I found it twice in a row now. Massive sample size there of 2. But yeah, so this is... I like that you regenerate health, but very slowly. It's like very passive. So you need a couple days to recover if you have low health. So I'm quite happy with this difficulty. Could be tuned to be slightly harder, but there isn't like a very low setting you can put in. So I think this is pretty much like, it's as hard as it gets while still being fun. And if you make it harder, it starts being annoying. So yeah, I like it. InterCoper. Ah, terrible name. Just so you can cope with it. I need to find 2 more of these. Could be some around here. I'll let this fire torch burn out. I think there's some lichen around here. We have to move all this stuff to a better base, like either the garage or the fishing cabins. I think the garage is probably the best. Like, sure, just bring a whole bunch of guts and stench into a wolf-infested garage. Sounds like a great idea. Okay. I wouldn't say no to a... I'm gonna put all this in. To a sewing kit. Okay, so let's put the raw meat. Hey, where is it? Why is all this not cooked? Oh yeah, I guess it is. And then we're going to take 3 of these in with us. Could use a little bit more water actually. Let's go up here. We're gonna get quite a big parasite risk, but that's okay. I can live with it. Take this. And then we're going to grab some cloth. We don't need it now, but we can use it later. Because I wouldn't mind repairing stuff once I have a sewing kit. Or make a fishing tackle. Okay, so now we're going to eat this. Have a drink. And we're probably actually going to get risk up to like 20% or something. That's okay. Sleep 7 hours. The parasites don't really drain your health. So they don't really damage you as such. They just reduce your maximum health. Hey, well fed. Nice. They reduce your maximum health and also your stamina. But that's okay. There we go. It's a blizzard though. We will wait for this blizzard to pass. Can I do something while we wait? We can harvest this. I'm not gonna go out in this weather. We could harvest more curtains, but I don't think it's really necessary. And I'm gonna grab some more coal. We could read, but I think maybe you can't read with parasite risk. I think. Let's try actually. Can I read this? Oh, you can. Okay. Well, we're gonna do that then. Till this passes. Still going. Okay, it ended. Okay. Let's take that much. And that. And then we'll go back out. Yeah. Then we're going to drop this food here to attract this attention. I don't really need to carry this, I suppose. Maybe I could just leave this here for now. A bit heavy. Alright, we're gonna go back to the bear and get the rest of the food. Then we'll probably come back here again. And then we're going to go to the garage. Need one more of those. The wolves don't tend to stay on this side of the ice. No, unless they've been attracted there. We're going to take a short detour by the edge here to see if there's any beachcombing stuff. But I don't see anything. No. Okay. Let's head back to the bear. We can run, it's fine. Get there before we get too cold. It may have despawned because of the blizzard. The bare bits, you know, like the legs and things, that has definitely despawned for sure. But over there, there's saplings. We'll grab those if I remember them. But the there's less saplings in this setting, by the way. They fall under plant availability, so you'll find less saplings. But anyway, the meat bags, they can despawn in the blizzard as well. It looks like they haven't though. We're gonna restart this fire. Cook this stuff. These can stay here. I like putting them out just to see if they attract feathers, which they don't. There was a streamer called Shaldul back in the day who used to do that as feather factories, but I don't know if that ever was a thing. I have tried it several times afterwards, but it never works. These are actually cooked. I thought they were raw. Oh well. We're gonna light a fire here. Then we'll take with us the meat, and then we might light another fire back there. And we'll cook the rest there too. I forgot to make more tinder. We need to do that.
Little fire.
We can do that while we wait. Oh, come on.
That didn't work.
I do not have tinder. Try again. Oh no. Oh, come on. Fine. They didn't want me to make a fire there. To be fair, it is in the open.
One little fire.
Come on, little fire. There we go. Uh, 2 kilos. Let's see if we get parasites. I'll harvest these small bits too. I won't take them because they're not worth eating. But I can cook them. $36. This is why I kept the... Oh, I got it. I got parasites. Oh, it is 20, so they fixed that then. Okay, in the past, it was 10, so they fixed it. Okay, that's good. Well, I mean, it's bad news for me, but nevertheless good. And we can use these. There we are. We can't read the book, though. And it's just past noon. Okay, so we got parasites, which is a shame, but the good news about it is that as a result of it, we can now eat as much bear meat as we want, including the small pieces, because we already have parasites. Alright, let's... we need some more tinder. So there's good news and bad news. Bad news, parasites. Good news, you can eat bear meat. So that should keep us going for a while. Okay, we got 5 now, that's good. Got an hour and 5. Let's go down and grab these as well. We're going to take these back up. Because we're going to harvest these. The only scraps on them, which I wasn't going to harvest. It's going to take them with me at best. I was planning on leaving them there. Because it's just a little piece of scrap to cook, which does level up cooking, but I would never eat it. Because this increases parasite risks. Even though if you eat a tiny piece of bear meat, like a tiny piece, it gives the same amount of parasite risk as the big pieces. So I didn't really think much of it. But now, seeing as we got parasites anyway, we might as well cook them. There we go. So it's going to take 20 days to get rid of. That's alright though. There we go. How long? 46. Let's craft this. Getting clearer. We need more water soon. 28. I'm actually going to let that pass. Then I'm going to cook these. Small piece. That's also a small piece. And this big piece. Alright. I'm going to check out here. I want to grab these saplings before I forget. Can also cook the deer meat. Nice clear day. What's left of it? Is that maple or birch? Oh, it's both. Oh, that's a jackpot. One birch, the others have been removed. 1 out of 4. Okay, well that's 3 arrows at least. And 2 bows. Alright, nice. We could actually maybe harvest the deer while it cooks up there, because we don't really have any cold at the moment. We could do that. Grab these for fire duration purposes. Yeah, we can harvest this for a bit. Not bothered about the guts, but the meat and the hide, I'll take it. How long to get the hide? An hour. Yeah, let's do it. I think, I'm not sure how long that fire up there will last, but I think it'll be alright. Oh, it'll get cold, but barely. See, is it still burning, that fire? Or is it out? I think it might be out, but if it is, that's okay. Because if it is, we'll just grab this stuff and take it back to the cabin and we can light the fire there, rather than doing it here. Using more matches, but this early in the game, and for such a large animal, I don't really mind. I didn't really check the timer before I left, how much was left of it. Did it cook? Ah, it didn't even burn long enough. Okay, well. Let's eat this then. And this. And drink. I'm getting cold though, is the only thing. But I got all the meat. So, I don't really mind. I'm just gonna make a run back, and I'll make a fire outside the cabin instead. I'll take the cold damage for now. Sprinting pretty much only to take less cold damage, but I'm not gonna make a fire here to warm up. I'm gonna do it by the cabin. If this was NOGOA, I would make a fire to avoid getting cold. But I'm not gonna do it now. Are these the stones I threw at the bear? We stink, but wolves are too far away. They shouldn't be an issue. Got this also just in case. Need to find more flare shells. There seems to be less flare shells on interloper after the patch. Before the patch, you always got 12. You got 8 flare shots on the summit in the container there, and 4 in the ravines. You had 12 in total, that was it. It seems to be less now. There were 2 in that cache in Desolation Point, and I know you can find distress pistol cases around the world now, and some of them will be empty, some will have shells, some will have distress pistol, and some will have both. So I think there's a randomness to it now. Maybe you can find like up to 10 or something. To be fair though, I don't mind that the flare shells are rarer than they used to be. Because having 12, it's not a lot, sure. But the flare gun is really powerful. And that means that having 12, it means you can just dominate the early game against moose and bear while you get the bow. Well, now if there's few shells, if it's not that many, it feels a little bit more like it's doing what it's supposed to do, which I like. Take this inside, and we're gonna make a fire. Pick this back up now. We can start a fire with this book here if I can reach it. Because we don't need that. Put this down here. And we'll put the saplings over here. Cool. Okay, nice. Oh yeah, let's put the scrap metal here. Alright. Let me just quickly show you. I want one of these. Ah, what's over here? Is that a corpse? Oh dear. We'll check that out later.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
I'm gonna make a fire because I want to cook all of this food. So we're gonna make a fire somewhere that's hopefully a bit protected. Like here or something. Yeah, there you go. This is actually not a very good location. A good location. Oh, it's okay. We'll just put it there anyway. There we go. We're gonna use this. 80% chance. Go. Yeah, we're not gonna read it. We don't need the gun information.
Come on, little fire.
Put 2 of these down and a few of these. And do this. And then start cooking these. I'm guessing that I can't read this. Yes. Because I'm too ill. So I can't read any books for 20 days then. That's another thing with this custom difficulty that's interesting. Because you have to consume more calories, like your meat is drained faster, your power side risk also goes up. Because normally on Interloper, even if I eat only bear meat, you usually can get by with anywhere from like 4 to 9% risk. Because when you eat one piece of predator meat, if it's bear or wolf, it's 1% risk of parasites. Eat 2 and it's 4%, and then eat 3 and it's 9%, and then after that it's 5%. So usually when I eat bear or wolf meat on normal interloper, it's rare that it goes higher than 9% chance. But here it was much higher because you had to eat several of them to maintain the food, the well fed. But that's okay. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe while this cooks, rather than just standing here passing time, let's go down here. Let's check out this. We can maybe even grab some rabbits if necessary. I'd rather I was on the way back though, because I want to check out well, this corpse is, and also this fishing hut over here. Might as well while it cooks, right? We can do some looting. It's a corpse. Nothing to it though. I'll grab you. I'll pick you up later to not attract wolves. Let's just see what there is here.
Feels like night is coming.
Beautiful pink sky. What do we got here? Bedroll? No bedroll. I wouldn't say no to a cured gut, so I can make a sewing kit. Or rather fishing tackle. Do I need actually a workbench for that though? Yeah, I do, okay. Oh, I can do it in garage. Yeah, rabbit. Okay, let's grab these. The good thing about this, about getting rabbits and deer early, is that you get everything you need to craft the clothing's pretty early too. So you can get like deer leggings and deer boots and rabbit hats and mittens pretty early if you want to. We'll see how long we do this run though. But on an old interloper run, it wouldn't be unusual that I would maybe pick up a lot of this stuff, like hides and whatnot, and then I will go and forge. And while all that's curing, and I'm forging, when I come back, I might do a hunt, and then I'll forge the stuff. Then I'll get some bears, and then I'll go to summit. Okay, here we are. 18 minutes. I think I might do this by hand. Nah, it takes too long.
I need to find a place to rest.
Oh. This cooked, was it? Cooked. Alright. There we are. We'll see how long we continue this run though. Oh, an aurora. Cool. I'll say more about that later. For now, let's focus on this. Wind picked up, but it's not too bad. And also if it blows this way, I can grab a torch on that side. We should be good either way here. There we go. Cooked. Cooked. Lots of food. Cook this one later. There we go. Grab this. We'll get tired soon, but that's okay. $38 minutes. Oh, it blew out. That wind would have been difficult, actually. I don't think I can get to cover in that wind. Oh well. Take this inside. Put this down and that. And I'm also going to harvest this for these. We'll use this.
So tired.
There we go. Put this there. Go back out. Put. It's a bit of a crazy sound. Okay, then we're gonna go back up and to sleep. It's flickering like crazy. I forgot to see if the sun was out there. Oops. When I left. We need to make more water once we go. We need to make another fire. So we're gonna use another match. But that's okay. Alright. Eat another one of these. Have a drink. And then sleep for 5 hours. And then we're going to... Yeah. We're going to continue. It's not quite time yet, I don't think. I don't think so. To try take another one of those pills. Okay, we're gonna make another one, so we're gonna spend another match. We got a lot of matches still. We have hardly used any really. Got a tinder, 4 tinders. That should be fine. Yeah, go. And we'll do some more cooking. And I can also run around and exploring some stuff while it's cooking, as long as it's nearby.
Come on, little
I might make two fires though. There we are. Put 2 of these on. That's not cooking. It's almost ready actually, yeah. I'll put another one. Let's not do it there. Let's... Oops. Put it like here or something. Then I can cook a bit faster, and I also need to make water anyway. I think having 2 fires will be better.
Come on, little fire.
Put another 2 on here. And let me just harvest this. Takes 2 minutes. Alright, put this over here. And then we are cooking stuff. And we're making water. Oh, hi. Go away. There we go. Let's make this. Let's grab a torch, and then I'm gonna check out this fishing hut down here while things are cooking, and also get some sticks. I come back, it should be done. 40 minutes for the water, I think. Might be slightly less, because I think that was before I leveled up cooking. But that's alright. So let's check this out. We don't really need to run or anything, but I'm just going to. We could maybe even check the next fishing hut because it is right there. Let's go maybe do that. Hook, fantastic. So we can maybe make a sewing kit here if the guts have cured long enough. I think I will check this out. Then walk back to get the water. It'd be something like 3 real-time minutes or something before the water is done. Okay, he's detected me. Let's see what we got in this one. Oh, I grabbed that through the cupboard.
This
Another can. I don't know if we'll need that, to be honest, but... Okay. Let's go. Do I have any other torches? Well, I have one. I don't know if I need it, though, to be honest. But I might use it. So I'll see if I continue this run. Because this was mostly meant to be an experimental run to see what this difficulty feels like. And at the moment I like it. It's just it's a bit harder than interloper. You need more food, you need more water, you sleep less, there's more wolves that detect you from further away, they can smell you from across the map. So they're just more pesky, there's less plants and less loot, and you recover less health. So it's basically interloper plus. It's harder than interloper, but not so hard that it's really punishing to play it. So I like it. InterCoper it is. I know it would be a good name actually, instead of InterCoper. It would be I suck at this. Gosh, that is horrible. Instead of I suck at this, it's I suck at this. I suck at this, which will be Isaac. Isat. Yeah, it would be Isaac. The Isat difficulty. It's more funny, but less obvious. Feel free to share your name for this difficulty in the comments, because they're probably going to be better than mine. Okay, that's done. 29. Okay, I think we'll just pass time with this. Yeah. I can go inside and grab some more curtains. Hey, it was a wolf. How are you doing, Wolfie? Just in case. There's the sun. Wanted to check. How are you? Hmm? Oh. 1 minute. Nine minutes. Okay. Let's put some more of these on. Big pieces first. That and that. 18 minutes, 20 minutes, okay. An hour 20. An hour 20. Curtains. Are there any more curtains upstairs? Yes. We don't need all these curtains now, but I just like spending the time doing it now while we can. There we go. And I think some more down here. Yeah, several more. That's 30 minutes. And then 40 minutes, the water should be done now. I loot this. Yeah. And let's see here. So that's done. Yep. Make more of that. 20 minutes. Getting all the cloth. I think it's past noon actually, isn't it? So yeah, we can have another one of our antibiotics for the stomach. Done. Seems like there's wind. I'm not sure if it's strong enough. There's 5 of these small pieces. And this one. Also small, yeah. Oh, it just burned out. I didn't even get around to doing anything about it. I'll light you again. I need to make some tinder. But yeah, I'll see how long I continue this run, because I am starting soon a main run, a 500-day interloper run, which I'm gonna make videos of from start to finish, and you can follow that whole thing. Oh god. So I have this run and some other ones that I started, but I haven't continued them. But if you would like to see this run continued, feel free to let me know, and I will consider doing it. But now it's mostly an experimental thing to get a feel for how difficult this is and whether it's actually doable, if it's fun or if it's annoying. At the moment, I think it's fun. I actually like it. I think this is a good difficulty. It's harder than interloper, but not so hard that it's annoying, and that's all I wanted. Did I just use a match? I think I did use a match. I think maybe my... Yeah, I did use a match. Because the fire blew out. Or the torch rather blew out. That's weird. What happened there? Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Well. I mean, it's barely windy. I'm not sure what happened there. Why did it burn out? I must say, Astrid has failed starting a lot of fires this run. I mean, a lot of fires. Come on, Astrid. I believe in you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Now continue with this, please. 2 hours. And I'm gonna make another tinder here. It was weird. That was weird. I used the match unnecessarily there. Oh well. 3 minutes. Take it. How much water? That's good, but we can make one more. And let me see if there's any sticks or branches. Got some branches. Do it like this, just in case a wolf shows up. I can do one more then. I don't really need the wood that much, but I need the tinder. And then the guts might cure. I might find a sewing kit, but I could also just make a fishing tackle. Okay, these are done. Let's take these and put on some of these smaller ones. Now they're roughly the same. And then I'm going to make 2 tinders more. Actually, I'm gonna make 1 more. There we go. So now we have tinder. Plenty of tinder. There we go. 20 minutes, 20 minutes. You have these, which you can also cook. 29. 1 minute and 4. We're gonna eat these because they're small pieces that we can get rid of, and if I cure the parasites, it's good to have the smaller pieces gone. There we are, 21 minutes. I'm gonna pick these up now. Okay. 9 minutes. Okay, while that's happening, we will organize this a bit nicer. Because why not? Might just keep it here, to be honest. I kind of warming up to the space. At least some of it. Oh, don't blow out this now. I mean, it's alright if it does. We had a good cooking session here. It would be nice if it didn't blow out. A lot of streamers do this. They stack the meat. I often don't do it, but it does make it easier to tally what you got left. Need that. Okay, it's blowing out. 3 minutes. Yeah, I don't think we can save this. Nope. Where's the wind coming from? That side. Can we light a torch and cook the rest? I think we can. Yeah. I need to do it somewhere where I can actually access it. So that will be here.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Come on. One coal should do it. Nine minutes. You can do this if you didn't know. You just like right click and move it and it will continue cooking like it was. There we are. I think there was nothing here. If you really want to, we can grab these. Grab some sticks while we're at it. Just go around here. And we can eat this. Grab that. Let's make another water. And I think that's it. Hey, nice circle. Yeah, let's just wrap this up. Take these. And let's get some more torches, because we don't have that many. Good enough. The deer meat we can put down here. It's very small, granted. Ah, wait, I forgot about these. Forgot all about them. I'll do those two. I'll put... How much is there here? Quite a bit. This is like a morsel, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay. There you go. So now we got everything cooked pretty much. Not bad. Do this. Excess can. This is what's good about corners like that. You can have a fire, say here, wind blows it out, and you can just go behind the corner, grab it, and then light another fire. The only time that doesn't work is if, say, you have a fire here, and the wind comes straight, like straight as this line, poof, exactly that distance, then, you know, it will blow both of these corners, but yeah, there's not much you can do about that.
The sun is setting. It'll be a lot colder soon.
Sounds like we have an aurora. You don't see it, but it's coming. Which means the wolves are going to despawn. We might be able to see it, which would be cool. Actually, hold on. The ones that are really small, yeah, we're going to keep those, because there's no point holding on to them. Let me see. Can we see any wolves from here? Can hear them. I don't see them. There's one, right? He ran off. Because what tends to happen is that when the aurora hits, which it hasn't yet, it's kind of like it's getting there. When the effects of the aurora hits, the wolves will despawn. There's a wolf somewhere. Where'd you go? So I don't think they convert into an aurora wolf. I believe they vanish and then new wolves come into place. We can see if maybe we can spot it. So there's one over there. He's kind of stuck. Let's see, we can fast forward a little bit. Okay, now the aurora's in full effect, but he's still out there. But the aurora has... The effects of the aurora I don't think has triggered yet. No, the lights aren't blinking and stuff there. So it's coming. But then I think what happens is that the wolves despawn. If you had the bear up, we'd see that too. And these this is actually probably safer to do. Yeah, let's do that. That's a bit safer. This is a good illustration because we are in quite a good position here. These deer should just pop out of existence. Because you don't have deer during the aurora. So if you wait long enough, they should literally just pop out. Oh, I thought we could go higher. Guess not. Let's just see. It is an aurora now, but it should come into effect soon. Let's just throw this. Usually doesn't take too long. I don't think I want to stay that long though if I get really cold. But you don't. There is no such thing as an aurora deer or aurora moose or rabbit. You can get aurora moose, but I think that's when I think you kill the moose and then the aurora happens or something. I don't remember exactly. It's like a side effect. Are these glowing? They almost look like they are glowing, but I don't think they are. Are they glowing? It looks kind of like they are glowing. I'm just gonna have a look. That wolf is still stuck. No, they're not glowing. It's just like the... They look like they're glowing because of the thing around them. But these... Look how close... I mean, how far before they get scared. There, look, do you see that? Poof! They vanished. They just vanished. And now this guy should be gone too. Yeah, poof, he's gone too. There you go. That was an illustration of exactly what I was talking about. When the aurora hits, and when I say the aurora, I don't mean the visual aurora. This oh god. Oh, that's the end of that video. This is why you shouldn't be out in the aurora. I did think of that, but I thought I could fight it off with the flare gun. The flare gun will not scare away an aurora wolf, but I could still kill it. But I didn't react fast enough. So I did actually aim at the wolf, but it didn't like hold it, so I wasn't fast enough. I didn't think the wolf would be right there, but that was a bit reckless. It was in the name of science. I just wanted to show you that that's how it works. The animals will... Never realized that the howls, when you're that close to them, have this echoing shiver to them. A little bit like, almost like the bear in Annihilation. That's a creepy bear. Oof. Well, anyway, that was like a stupid thing to do. That's a typical example of how you die. You go out during an aurora and you don't have a weapon. If it's low difficulty, you can use a flashlight, but I don't have that. I didn't think there would be a wolf there. I did think there could be a wolf. There could be one, but a bit further up. I didn't think it would be there. But auroras do detect you from further away, and on this difficulty, you're already detected from really, really far away. This was a typical example where the death is not by wolf, it's death by stupidity. Because what happened was, I mean, it was the aurora hit, and I was all safe. I mean, I cooked everything. Everything was fine. Everything was curing. I could just go back into base, sleep, repeat. It was all good. But instead I went out. I had only the stress pistol, which can kill a wolf if I hit it, but it won't scare them away, and a pry bar, and that's it. Not very good clothing either. So it's a completely unnecessary risk, and that's what killed me. Even so, I could have been even more careful. I could have gone more round the bend and avoided the sight line, but yeah, I didn't do that. So this was a typical, but of course the reason I did this was to show you what happens with the animals. As you could see, when the aurora comes into effect, first you get the visual effect, then a little bit of time passes, and then the effect of the aurora, the actual mechanisms of the aurora, they come into play, and the animals do not turn into auroras, they switch them out. So as you saw, the deer just poof, they just vanished. They were running around because I spooked them, but they just vanished. And the wolf that was on the ice, it also vanished. And it did occur to me that, well, there was one wolf nearby, but he was on the other side. And then when the deer vanished, it actually spawned a wolf near my cabin, which had already detected me because I was walking down. And then I died. So yeah, you could see, sometimes I die. This was perfectly preventable, but it was still fun that I could actually show you how that worked. You don't have to leave a comment saying if you want to see this run continued, by the way, because it's over. But I would very much like to hear what you think about the difficulty. I thought it was pretty good, actually. I kind of liked it. I died, but I died stupidly. You know, I was taking unnecessary risks trying to show stuff. And if I had been more focused, I probably wouldn't have died. But who knows? Maybe I would have died anyway. You know, it's difficult. But I kind of like it because it's harder. It's harder than interloper. But not so hard that it's penalizing. You know, it's harder to secure food and water. You take a long time to regenerate health, so you're living more dangerously, and it's definitely more difficult, but not so difficult that it's frustrating how difficult it is. So I like this. It's interloper plus InterCoper. Although, especially now after this death, I think it's a better one is ISAT or ISAT. I suck at this. Yeah, so that was fun. So a shame that I died. It was a good run, actually. It was going really well, but that's okay. There are more runs in the making. This was really, really fun and enjoyable. It was fun to try something new. I did quite like this. It was pretty good. Let's go back to the menu. Yeah, we don't need to save the journal, do we? If we go back to now new and custom, I think it will keep the same setting. So this was the code for that. I will put it in the description as well. Let me know what you thought of it. Is it any point in it? I guess not, because you don't get progress for feats on custom. You need to do that in the normal modes. But a lot of people want a specific type of difficulty, and this is just one of them. You can make very many different. A lot of people play gunloper, which is literally just interloper plus guns, and that's it. Sometimes they add smaller things too. Some people like playing interloper but with stalker loot, so they put interloper on, they add stalker loot on, and also guns. And that's also fine. And some people play NOGOA. If you want to try NOGOA, check out my videos on that, or any of these streamers that play it all the time. In the meantime, though, I hope you enjoyed this little experiment of trying out. Well, it's not really an experiment as such. I'm a scientist, you see. So this study, I guess you could say. To see what it's like to create something a little bit harder than interloper, but not so hard that it's punishing. A balance between tough survival and fun, and I think this was pretty good for me. I would play this again. Despite the death, I did enjoy it because it was a little bit more challenging than interloper, a little bit tougher, but just marginally so, I would say. It's like 115% interloper or something like that. I don't know. Random number there. But yeah, it was fun. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry I can't continue this run, but maybe I could do another one day. If you do try this difficulty, this custom one yourself, please let me know what you thought of it. Even if you hated it and thought it was dumb, you know, please let me know either in the comments or in my Discord or whatever. I would love to hear from you whether you love it or hate it. But of course, do not feel compelled to play it. The most important thing about the Long Dark is you play the game the way you like it. The way you enjoy the game is how you should play it. Whether that's on Pilgrim or Stalker or Super NOGOA or whatever you want. You play it the way you want to do it. And I enjoyed this. I will be playing this again another time, I am sure. Although I'm going to focus on a main interloper run for the foreseeable future though. But it was fun to try. Thank you for watching. I'm going to stop rambling now. I hope you have a great run of your own. And I'll see you next time, survivors. Bye bye.